Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Elemental Nation, back for another Get You Back adventure. Welcome back, Lieutenant Jay. Welcome to both of you. I need to look at something for a second. It was only temporarily laggy. I forgot to hook up Ethernet in. Okay, that is way too loud. Hold up. You can't hear me? No, you can. Pretty damn sure you can. Yeah, sorry for any bugs in the beginning. I forgot to hook up the Ethernet. Welcome back again to Shane, Lieutenant J, and Danny. That patches to both of you. Hope both of you are having a wonderful day so far. Alrighty then.
Time to go.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Ad Astra Abyssos.
Thank you.
Everyone can hear your voice.
Also, there is one thing I did forget to do yesterday. And that is to buy the Stardust Exchange wishes. Welcome back to my kitten child. How you doing? Head patches to you. Lots of head patches to you, my kitten child. Welcome back to Camilla. How you doing? Head patches to you. How y'all's doing? Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. That's rare. The Amber Constellation is more rare than a 5-star. I got Honkai Star Rail a few days ago. Oh, nice. How do you like Star Rail so far? I'm on 50 on a single wish. I now feel. Ah, who do you get, Yaimiko or Yoimiya? I played Honkai Star Rail ever since it came out. But then, like, yeah, I don't know what happened. It's all good, it's all good. No need to worry, we won't judge. If you want to watch Honkai Star Rail content, you can watch the latest videos on my channel. And I also do daily Honkai Star Rail videos on my channel. I always record and edit after the stream. I got Jin Yuan yesterday. Oh, congratulations. To be honest, he did look like a very good character to get. I didn't care to get him, but that doesn't mean anyone else can't have him. Oh damn, my cause was near death. And Vopro, Kimmy didn't eat for 6 days. You better eat right now. Also, welcome back soon, Kimmy. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Had a patchy see you. Oh wait, why am I running that way? It's most obviously across the whole land. I'm home and I feel great. I just ate a whole bucket of ice cream and my tummy hasn't gained a bit. Oh, that's cool here, Camilla. Also, just to make sure, every single one of you has smacked the like button on the stream, right? Just making sure. Complete time trial. My friend says I need to eat more because I'm so skinny. Ignore what they said. Unless it looks like your bones are trying to poke out of your skin, or unless your bones are, unless your bones are showing from your skin, you don't need to eat more. If you look at your own arm and if it just looks like a regular arm and you don't see any bones trying to, peek through, then you're good. Don't overeat yourself. Oh. I mean, I could give you this core lapis. I didn't eat after 6 days. Yeah, I know, because you're a fat ass dad. Dad doesn't even know how to stop stuffing his mouth. If we just eat a whole bucket of ice cream, you will be fine. Promise it's worth it. Okay. Wait, how big of a bucket are we talking about?
Wind, hear me. I see everything.
If you're skinny to the point where your body doesn't look like it, the bones are poking out, but they do have a flat belly, then that's the right amount of skinny.
Everyone hold hands. Fire hazard. I see everything.
Wind strider. Wind strider.
Everyone hold hands.
I must remain.
Barbados, guide us.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
How can I have Candace? That's a person. Alright, interact with the question in a way where you can't actually pull one on me. Because then you'll just seem awkward once you do so. But anyways, welcome back to the stream, Yamanato. How you doing? I had to pass this to you. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. It's okay, Yamanato. You don't need to worry. We're not gonna hang it over you.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thank you very much. I got 81 wishes for Cosmo now. And there's 11 days and 4 hours left. Let me show you what where that gets us. So 11 days and 4 hours. So 4 hours definitely means around like 5 or 6 in the evening. So 11 days. So this is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 13th. We're looking to about the 13th. So a week and 4 days. A week and 4 days is when Cosmo will be coming out.
Not yet.
Well, the weight will be crushed by Honkai Star Rail's newest update coming soon. That way, y'all don't have to wait much anymore. Spill the beans. Spill what beans? Now, Vopro was gonna say. Yeah, I know, Dibbit. I know. But I responded to their question in a way where they can't pull that joke on me. If you're talking about the Cantonese word of corn, then yes, I know about it. I only know that one word though. I only know the word because of the meme that went through the internet. No, it's not that I'm no fun. It's more like you need to be creative. You're in the Elemental Nation here. You need to be creative if you want to post something on someone. Don't mind it, Camilla.
The wind knows me.
Like, okay, I see. Let me think of something. I need to get one over you.
For justice.
What do you want from me?
You just realized that, Lieutenant J? See, Kimmy, you better charge your device.
Time to go.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Behold!
Wretched vermin! Too slow.
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
The wind rises. Unsightly insects. Squall and fury.
Witness the power.
Our vehicles can be your priority in the coffin if you want to get. Oh damn.
Wretched vermin. Behold.
How the hell did they teleport? Cena is the best character. I just use her as healing. Elemental Mastery A. Oh yeah, wait a second. Here we go. That cosplays were dead already. No, why? I mean, join my Discord server down description below and go to the Genshin cosplay tab or the Star Rail cosplay tab, which you can get only access to them if you have the Genshin or Star Rail cosplay roles. But once you get the roles, you can look at the tabs and see how often I show some Genshin and Star Rail cosplays.
No, my sword! Witness the power.
Cry louder.
I got my cosplay, but I gotta work on the way. Okay, that's good to hear a little bit. I'd love to see your cosplay in the Genshin cosplay tab on my server. Welcome back, stream, Veronica. How you doing? Happy Patches to you. Nice to see you again. I picked Veronica up and gave us lots of head patches.
Rain cutter.
Unsightly insects. Squall and fury. That's far enough.
you mean Yato. I'll just see you in tomorrow's stream. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Rain outlines
Oh,
your fate.
no, I usually just watch movies digitally.
Leave you up. The wind rises.
I mean, if you're talking about DVDs, is that still a thing? To watch movies on DVDs and Blu-ray?
Wretched vermin.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Behold.
But I did learn that CDs are actually just the HDD version of movie storage discs.
Witness the power.
It's sort of good, but sort of not. If anything, the only thing I much listen to on CDs were mostly just music that back over a decade ago or so. And to recharge, what is this? Attack damage? Interesting. Vopro, Vopro, you're the best YouTuber I watch the whole day. I gotta admit, you must cure boredom, especially mine. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much for the compliment. And also, thank you all so much for 5 likes. Y'all are amazing.
Time to rain outlines your fate.
Squall fury.
Witness the power.
Know your place. The wind rises.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a
Behold. Unsightly insects.
body and mouth. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Sabin, you literally cannot do that, Kimi. That's literally impossible. You're gonna break my laptop. Where I can't be able to stream anymore then on these good of graphics. So do you honestly want to do that, Kimi?
cutter.
Squall and Fury. Wretched vermin. The wind rising. How amusing. The price.
Okay, that's bull. I switched over to Sing Chiu.
Wind, hear me. Huh? Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Squall and Fury. Upon the gale.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a
Behold. Cry louder.
No, my sword. Barbados, guide us. Witness the power.
Squall and Fury. Search for it. Time to go.
But who do you think was a female? Also, welcome back to Insanity. How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Head patches to you. Welcome back to Bailo. How you doing? Head patches to you. Thank you so much for popping in again.
More companions! Hooray!
Aww.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Oh. Well, now I'm building up my characters. I'm probably gonna finish off Layla's hangout event by doing everything else I need to do for her. And by then, I don't know. We'll just have to see. You know, after I'm done with the dailies, by then it's more like seeing what else I can do. Huh?
Wherever in
There's
this
more
world
people
I
over
am,
here who wants to
I
duel.
carry memories of my home. This blade.
I guess we're gonna beat Granny, everyone. What the hell is this? Now, what is this? Your mistake was giving me that power.
Time to go.
It's gonna be so easy to defeat Grandma. Is that the most you can do? Ouch.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
Yeah, the grandma from Chingsei village. Also, count me as an idiot a year ago when I was doing town show. I thought I was cool to sing Old Town Road. Ooh. Hopefully your mind is healed from that embarrassing experience.
I see everything.
These shield guys are weak. How do you sleep there? What? You sleep where something doesn't exist? What? I don't get it. And that's where you chose your death.
Give me a moment
That's
to
how you
compose
chose to
myself.
die.
Brace yourselves. Here we go. Oh, no. My lyre is broken.
Grandma is just lucky. Yeah, shut it, Granny. You're only lucky. I mean, what? How? Wait, how did Kimmy pass on?
Are you going to hold a festival? A festive reprise!
Hahaha.
Ready for anything.
Only one attack I got. Hot damn. Now, end my turn right there. Or is this Geo? Excuse me.
Fire hazard! Oh, fizzled out.
You think you did something, huh? Welcome about stream, by Lou. How you doing? But I need to make sure of something though. Something seems a bit odd. Nope. Never mind. There we go. I have a headache. You should go take some pain meds, okay? Yeah, sure, like that hurts a lot. I'm supposed to use 2 elemental bursts? That's stupid. You get what you get, Granny. Don't push her or else you want to get, go to a retirement home early. I've become a lot busier with work lately. I think that's why. Hey, no, it's okay. I hope the stream is helping you feel better.
Let's go out and play.
See you in a bit, Lieutenant J.
Fire hazard.
Pussy. So scared of a power throw, are you? See ya, bye, Lou. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's rest.
Here we go. Oh, I have failed.
You just signed up for your own funeral, cause I know it ain't possible for Electron Power to do 5 damage in this game.
Give
Excuse
me
me.
a moment to compose myself. Let's play!
I didn't know you begged for death, you stupid Haley trolls.
Time for a light show!
That's for cheating. This person just loves cheating with our hilly trolls, cause I know I'm about to die. Excuse me. I'm actually surprised that they didn't do anything more powerful.
A festive reprise!
This is what you get, you cheating bastard. What? Nah! Nah! That's where you push. That's where they pull the shit out of their ass. And then call it a playable move.
Ready for anything.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let you do the pyro electro type of stuff. Nah, man. You're gonna die.
Time for a light show. Oh,
I see you chose death. You immediately chose death. You cheating bastard.
Let's play.
I know there's a better way for I know there's even I know I can go further without getting much damage. This bastard just wants to cheat all the time.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Let the wind lead.
Cheating bastard. See, I need to strangle this Hilichurl to death. This Hilichurl doesn't deserve to live. Who the hell are you? And why are you impersonating as Kimi?
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Yahoo! Let's go out and play.
I now realize what deck actually can win against this cheating bastard. A summoner's deck. Because this asshole will always want to cheat. They'll never play fair. So I might as well just kill the whole deck with summoners. Shove it in their face that they need to change their deck or else they want to stay a loser. Now shut the hell up. I'll kill you. I'll kill you and your entire family.
There is no escape. Not water, too. Not water, too.
Welcome back, Jane Mel. How you doing? Head patches to you.
Nearer the myriads. Not water, too. Water will never disappear.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Ain't no way.
Oz, reveal thyself.
This person is impossible to beat because they always just cheat. I'm not gonna play against you, you cheating old hag. No, I don't care. Now, shut the fuck up before I kill you. Shut the hell up, you old hag. I'll kill you right where you stand. Excuse me. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, but I was originally looking up some information at the House of Dana, but the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis is horribly lacking. I should have been done with the first draft of my thesis by now, but I've barely written a third. Well, but who am I should probably notify my advisors sooner. To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night. Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking. I'm stuck in a vicious cycle. I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere
as well.
as gifted as they are. Oh, if it wasn't for someone who's been helping me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now.
Is this someone a good friend of yours?
No. All my friends are back home. I'm the only one who got to come study at the academia.
Oh no.
This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me. I don't even know if they're a person or not. Due to my lack of sleep. Yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of. My homework's somehow finished before the deadline, and my papers are perfectly, but that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed. I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars.
Aww.
Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research. If that's even possible.
I want powers like that.
But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon. It comes down to my own efforts, improving one step at a time. Oh no, I've already... yes, but the wisdom's... if you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later.
Can Seelys even do something like that?
No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the Wisdom Seelie. By getting an answer, it all comes down to the Seelie's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that. All I can do right now is hope that it helps me.
But what about the blessings from the stars?
Who knows if it'll happen this time? Trying my luck with an...
It's too risky to rely on some fishy legend to complete your thesis.
You're right. I need to keep a level head. I don't have time to waste. But what do we do from here? I can't just go back and start packing to leave.
You should rest first.
Rest? But my deadline's just around the corner. Oh, I don't think I can afford to rest right now.
You waste even more time if you try to push yourself like this.
You do have a point. Oh, sorry. I tend to panic easily, as you can see. Then how should I rest? I definitely won't be able to sleep. As soon as I close my eyes, all kinds of thoughts start floating into my head.
How about we head to Puspel Cafe?
Oh, that's a good idea. A cup of coffee might help clear my head. Let's go. Let's sit down here and have some coffee and sweets. It'll help me put my thoughts together. No. We're here to rest. My problems will have to wait for now.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
Sorry, but who are you?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi. We just submitted our theses and we're totally beat. Everyone will be meeting here to celebrate. Seeing how relaxed you look, you must have already had your thesis finished ages ago.
Oh, no, I'm actually having a lot of trouble with it.
You say that every time we talk, but you've never missed a deadline. Not only that, your papers are always well written and thorough. Your advisor is constantly praising your work. Yet you're always going around saying stuff like, I can't make it, I don't understand, I'm super worried. That kind of talk doesn't reflect your work at all, you know.
Well,
Why are you so hostile towards
For
Layla?
starters, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. It's one thing that she's not willing to help us, but she doesn't even bother showing up for our discussion meetings. Every time we come to see her, she looks out of sorts and on the verge of a breakdown. It's not like we can't finish our own theses without her, but no one wants to always see her this way.
I know. Sorry.
Everyone is entitled to their own choices. You should learn to respect that. Just because Layla breaks the mold doesn't mean it's a problem.
Whatever. There's no point in starting an argument here.
Yeah,
If
because
you
I'll
think
toss
she
you
can justify
across
her
the whole
behavior,
cafe if
then
you keep
that's your
going.
opinion.
Thanks for standing up for me. I really want to help the others, but most of the time I'm barely scraping by myself. There's very little I can help with.
Is it because you don't want others to know about the blessing of from the stars?
Yeah, I can't ever tell my classmates about that. I'd be a mess if they ever reported it to my advisor. It's really just a big misunderstanding, and there's nothing I can do about it. Everyone just gives me weird looks and judges me. It's making it really difficult to find friends. It's actually pretty rare for someone to actively engage in a conversation with me, like you do.
I think I understand your situation now.
Huh? What do you mean?
You think that the blessings from the stars is some external power that's out of your control. Only by improving yourself and no longer rely that one.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Seems you know just as well as I do. The thing is, I'm terrible under pressure. That's just my nature. Even the thought of everyone's expectations back home is enough to make me feel nervous. And the more nervous I get, the worse things become around me. Take what Munira just said, for example. I don't think I'll be able to get it out of my mind for the entire day. That means I won't be able to relax at all today.
Well, you don't really try facing the problem head on. Sounds like we need to find a way for you to completely relax.
Completely relaxed? But we're at a cafe. Is this not relaxing enough?
You're taking your studies too seriously. Academics are only one part of life.
I know, but... Alright, no more buts. My life is a mess because of the decisions I've made for myself. I should listen to your advice this time. How do I completely relax?
Since you're from the countryside, why don't we leave Sumadu City and go sightseeing?
Sightseeing? That does sound pretty nice. I haven't set foot outside the academia in quite a while. I used to enjoy visiting the rainforest, but it's been a while since I've been there. Maybe a lot has changed. Okay, why don't we go there and take a look?
Oh, wait a second. Why am I doing that?
Even the air here feels more relaxing. I just want to forget about the thesis altogether. I'm just kidding. Knowing me, I'd only be able to forget about it for a little while. This doesn't count as trying to avoid my problems, does it?
Your state of mind is just as important as efficiency if you want to solve the problems that you're facing.
That's quite the legitimate excuse.
Excuse?
No, it's more of an explanation. Even I'm starting to get bolder with my words. I grew up in a place like this. Looking into the distance now with the bruise in my face makes me feel like a kid again. Oh, those were the happiest days.
What do you usually do as a kid?
I had a bunch of friends back then, and we would go pick wild berries in the woods. No matter what ingredients we found, we would cook them over a fire, and whoever lost one of our games would have to eat all of it.
That sounds a little intense.
No, it wasn't that bad. It really depended on how lucky you were. Grilled apples and sunsettias are actually quite delicious.
Why don't we go find something to grill as well?
Sure. I haven't done that in ages. Let's go. Apples and zaytun peaches were the most popular fruits back then. Oh, and of course, grilled fish is delicious too. A fish skin releases oils while cooking, which drip into the fire and cause it to burn even brighter. I see everything.
Oh, come on.
But we would always get yelled at by the grown-ups if they caught us sneaking into the river to catch fish. What's the big deal? We just want to swim. That's what we used to say. But now that I think about it, it really was quite dangerous. Thank goodness nothing bad ever happened. I think we found enough now, don't you?
Yeah.
Alright, these should be enough. There's nothing like the smell of fresh ingredients. They already smell delicious. I'll be here cleaning the ingredients. Can you please fetch some firewood for us?
Wait, I legit have to pick up wood like that?
Time to go. Wind strider.
Everyone hold hands.
Into the wind.
Legitimate branches on the ground. What the hell?
food is the best. I feel like I've traveled back in time. We all used to run around in the woods when we were kids. Trees and mud was the world we knew best. It doesn't matter how long I'm away from the forest, I won't ever forget the feeling of running through the trees. Oh, how about you? Can you relate to that feeling? It's almost like not knowing the world will change or ever expecting it to change.
I'm afraid no, I'm an adventurer after all. Although adventuring rarely ever stay in one place, I hope I can experience that feeling one day.
Whatever the case, it's a very warm feeling. In the end, I passed the admissions exam, and the life I had led came to an abrupt end. Later, as I sat in a lecture at the academia, my mind started to wander and I began to think about home. It was then that I realized how long it had been since I went back. I can't go back anymore. And other similar thoughts started to come to mind. I guess I'm still not used to being in the academia yet.
There's a purpose for every stage in life.
You're right. So we should let go of the past. I suppose this is also part of growing up. But reminiscing about the carefree life of being a kid sure works wonders for the mind. You start missing those moments once you leave them behind, and that's part of moving forward. From now on, I'd like to cherish every single day of my life, even when it's not the smoothest of rides.
Everything will get better. I know you can do it.
I'll take the compliment. A little bit of sugar and a good view really go a long way for relaxation. I thought it'd be impossible for me to enjoy something like this. I thought I'd never be able to get my mind off my thesis. But now, I feel like I'm fully enjoying myself. It's really great. So, what are we doing next?
Sometimes you don't need a plan. It's not to just stroll around and see what happens.
You're right. I've been doing research for so long that I'm used to having a certain routine. A carefree stroll. I like the sound of that.
Time to go.
Wow. I never knew there was such a large lake here. It's so beautiful. The feeling of cool lake water can wash away all your troubles. Can you wait for a minute? I'd like to wash my face. I think it'd be refreshing.
Why don't we just go for a swim?
A swim? I can't remember the last time I went swimming. I might not even know how to anymore.
It's one of those things that you never forget.
Okay. I'll try to swim over there.
Let me see who, let's see who can get there first.
Wait, no. I'll definitely lose.
Oh no.
No, forget about winning or losing, Layla. It'll be fun either way. Wait, we're starting already? expected I lost. How would I be able to beat an adventure at something like this?
I think you're Kristen right. You weren't too far behind. I was worried that you would drown.
Really? Among my childhood friends, I was considered one of the more athletic ones. But that's just like how I used to think that I had a gift for learning. After coming to Sumeru City, I realized that I only thought that because my hometown is such a small place. On top of that, I'm getting weaker and weaker because I'm barely able to sleep nowadays. There's no way I can bring myself to brag about anything now.
You're really too modest.
Please, you're always encouraging me. I'm starting to feel embarrassed. But swimming again really feels great. Every muscle in my body was engaged. I probably wouldn't have to worry about my thesis if I turned into a fish, don't you think? I'm just kidding, of course. I'm sure fish have worries of their own. I'm quite content with how things are right now. Let's keep going, shall we? There's a mushroom here. You want to jump on it to see what's up there? I haven't done this in a while. I kinda want to give it a try. We've walked pretty far now, but I barely felt the time passing by. I've been staring at books in my thesis every day. I've forgotten how nice and happy life actually can be.
That's why I said that your life shouldn't completely revolve around your studies.
You're right. No matter how much of a hard time I'm having in academics, I should still find the time to look after myself and fulfill my needs. You really understand more about life than I do.
Would you like to take the opportunity to release all your stress?
Release my stress? Oh, I see what you mean. Being at the top of a mountain really does make someone want to yell out loud. But it's a little uncivilized, isn't it?
It's okay, we're already here, so we should make the best of it.
Alright, I'll give it a try. Just promise not to laugh, okay? Ah! What an amazing day! It feels like my entire body is bubbling with excitement after yelling like that. This happiness was so common as a child, but before I knew it, this feeling was buried in the bottom of my heart. It's getting late. Why don't we rest here for a while? I'll tell you some interesting astrology stuff when the stars come out. Oh, but it's alright if you don't want to listen to that kind of stuff. We can also tell jokes about life, or talk about anything you're interested in.
We can talk about whatever you like.
Okay. Then
Oh,
I'll tell you
yay.
more about me. The only reason I ever chose to study astrology is because of how beautiful the stars are at night. That's all. My teacher told me that nature possesses a certain power that grants people an equal amount of kindness and fairness, regardless of the different talents they may possess. And that's why I wanted to call the kind person who's always helping me as the blessing from the stars. The stars in the sky are something that brings happiness to people.
Yes, they truly are.
Everything about home is filled with purity and passion. My memories of that place are wonderful. I never want to forget them. If I were to ever discard anything so pure, I don't think I'd ever be able to find a place to anchor myself in the vast sea of knowledge. That's why, no matter how tiring or how hard it gets, I won't let my family down. They are already an important part of me.
That's another reason not to lose yourself in the face of pressure.
Yeah, thank goodness you were there to help me out, or I don't know where I would have ended up. We probably still have a while until the stars come out. Only kids sit around like this, waiting for the stars to appear.
Oh, yay! I wonder if she's exhausted, or if she's finally relaxed. I just protect this precious moment just a little longer. I just want to stare at that.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Well, Sebastian, Camilla, how you doing? No, it's 1, 2, Pokemon 2, 3, 4, open the door. And 5, 6. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade.
I just
It
love
is
this.
the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Excuse me. Just submit a question, for you, Mel. I have a question for you.
Let's sit down here and have some coffee and no.
Oh, hey, Layla.
Huh?
I'm one of Layla's classmates. I just came by to say hi.
You, now that I look at you
just
closer, you
submitted
look
our
like a
theses,
dick.
And we're totally beat. Everyone will be meeting here to celebrate. Seeing how relaxed you look.
Oh, no.
You say that every time, yet you're always going around.
Well, I...
For starters, she doesn't even try to participate with the group at all. Every time we come to see, it's not like we can't
I know.
Whatever, there's no point in if you think she can justify-
I really want to help the other... Yeah, it's really just a... It's actually... huh? What do you mean?
I'm by improving yourself and no longer rely.
The thing is, and the more nervous
Why don't we try fixing the problem head on?
face it head on? What should I do? Do you really think I can?
It's simple. Just break down the unfinished parts of the thesis into different tasks and tackle them one by one.
Oh, okay. I've got a pen and paper with me. Let me go through them real quick. The theory sections are pretty much finished. I'll be able to finish organizing the rest on my own. As of now, I'm missing crucial observation data. I need the results of an observation to validate the conclusion of my thesis. And then there's the preparation for my thesis defense. I'll need to mentally prepare.
Those don't sound too difficult. I can help you.
What? You want to help me with my thesis?
I'll ask her when she gets back.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't even know how to show you my gratitude.
You're adorable. Lots of patches to you. Don't worry about it. We've already come this far.
You're so kind. I had no idea I'd meet someone so nice in Sumeru City. Okay, I'll do my best. It's the least I can do, considering everything you've already done for me. First on the list is the experiment to get observational data. I actually had it all planned out several days ago and even borrowed a celestial globe from a Mahamada. However, the weather was rainy every single day after I borrowed it, and I was unable to compare the night sky against the celestial globe. There were a lot of people waiting to borrow the celestial globe, and I wasn't able to extend my time slot, so I returned it and haven't been able to borrow it again since. That's why I still haven't performed the necessary observations yet. I don't know what to do.
So you're lacking some equipment.
That's right. The Celestial Globe is a high-precision device used specifically for researching the stars. Submitting an application to borrow one from the academia is pretty much the only way for me to get my hands on one.
Kimura, what religion do you practice most of the time? Because I've heard that song, and I know what religion that comes from, but I just want to hear from you. That song is actually a pretty good song. Looks like we're gonna have to ask around the Adventurers Guild.
Huh? Why the Adventurers Guild?
Because no one has a network like Catherine does.
Oh, I see. The Adventurers Guild is open to everyone's commission, so she might have some ideas. Okay, let's go and try our luck.
Oh, same here. Though I'm more spiritual than religious, because religious people tend to actually stray from the actual truth of what they study and practice. Well, I focus on the deeper meanings behind the verses and all that. I make sure to keep my mind level-headed to know that I'm no exception to anything inside the book. I'm just someone who learns from it and, you know, learn lessons from the one above.
Ad
Kimmy,
Astra Abisask.
I don't know
Welcome to the
about
Adventurers
you.
Guild. How can I help you today?
I'd like to, I have a commission, it's kinda strange. How should I put this?
We would like to borrow a high-precision celestial globe.
Right. Equipment at the academia is in very high demand.
Yeah, sure,
We're
Camilla.
able to borrow one now. We were hoping someone else might have something similar that we could use.
I don't know anything about astrology, so I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the device you are looking for. However, one of our requesters happens to be an astrology enthusiast. I hear that he's a collector of all sorts of specialized astrology equipment. After the Adventurers Guild helped him out, he indicated that he'd be happy to return the favor if the adventurers ever need it. Perhaps we could arrange a meeting between you two. That should help solve your problem.
Really?
I think I know what he's gonna say. I just want to know how Mel sees Kimi. Like, what type of relationship does she have with Kimi? And outside of roleplay, as in not the mother and son type of thing, not the roleplay, actual relationship wise. How do you see Kimi? You can't say mother and son because I know that's just roleplay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. It's my job to provide adventurers with the necessary support. The man's name is Azam. Here is his address.
Azam,
You can go ahead
interesting.
and pay him a visit.
Also, Camilla, what do you think I was gonna ask? I'm genuinely curious. I'm not gonna be mad at you at all. I just want to know what do you think I was gonna ask. Excuse me. Look at Nezuko, picks on Nezuko and gives lots of hit patties. That's a Nez. Zuko.
Hello, are you Azam?
Yes, I am. How may I help you?
Oh, okay.
I see. Well,
That's
if
all I
it's a
need to
request
know,
from
Mel.
an adventurer, then I'll be happy to help you. I just so happen to have the device that you're looking for. Let me fetch it and show you, just to be sure.
Yes, this is it. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's a cool ass globe.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just got a little excited. Please go ahead.
No, it's okay. You're adorable.
To be honest, judging by what stands before me, I find it very hard to believe that you're an astute Ratawahist student.
Well...
Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and mora to collect. I cherish them as if they were members of my own family. Which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim. These devices are delicate and can easily be damaged if used
Well, that is
inappropriately.
another good question. Mel, do you eat clouds?
That's completely understandable. What can I do to better gain your trust?
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but I'd like you to share the contents of your research with me. I'll ask you some questions. If your explanation proves satisfactory, then I'll lend you the device.
Share the contents of my research and answer questions?
Don't be nervous. Just explain what you've learned.
Alright, I'll try. But I can't disclose the actual details to you. How about a general overview of the research? Would that suffice?
Yes, that would be fine.
Camilla, they're not talking about
You're probably
religious wise,
aware
they're talking
that
about like,
astrologists rely on the movements
they
of
like
celestial
Layla
bodies
that
to
much.
calculate the past and the future, as well as attempt to summarize the correlating principles, correct?
And Camilla, that's the thing that some Christians like you need to realize. Don't take everything people say about like praising and all that at face value. Most of the time, it's really not religious or, you know, having to do with, you know, praising them like a higher being. It's more like just how much you like the person or character. I actually find it quite dumb whenever a Christian or anyone from any other belief that is similar to Christianity literally takes stuff like this way too seriously. Like, no, there's no secret agenda to it. You're just trying to look for a... You're just trying to look for a deeper meaning that isn't there.
Of course.
Of course I'm not
This
talking about you,
is the
Camilla.
basic principle of
I'm just saying in
astrology.
general.
My current research is about a certain phenomenon called astral shift.
Astral
Interesting.
shift?
That's not a topic any ordinary person would be familiar with. I have a basic understanding of the concept, but I'd like to hear you explain it.
Okay. Well, in short, it means that the results derived from astrology are prone to change. As time continues to flow, the stars change and everything else becomes affected by this change. However, what's actually driving the change is what's worth investigating.
Maybe say so,
I
Kimi.
think that it might just be another law of nature.
If the changes follow a certain pattern or routine, then it could be explained as some law. But the changes are manifold, even when considering just a single star. The changes could be resulting from a simple single orbit shift, or it could be a more complex double orbit, or even a triple or quadruple orbit shift. These phenomena have a dramatic effect on astrological conclusions. What I'm working on now is the research and prediction of the triple orbit shift phenomenon.
Triple orbit? By yourself?
Yes. That's right.
You do know that adding an extra star to the
excuse
equation
me.
increases the computational workload by more than tenfold, right?
It does get a little complicated, but it's still manageable with the use of a few self-invented techniques and a large number of star logs and star charts. Which leads us to why I'm in need of a high-precision celestial globe.
Amazing. I suppose I should never have judged a book by its cover. I thought you were just trying to half-heartedly deal with some school assignment.
Do I really look like that sort of person?
No, no.
Don't worry. I'm just joking. I was a little cautious at first,
Get lots of
but
huggies
now
to
I trust you
Leela.
completely. It would make me extremely happy if my collection could assist a researcher in achieving tangible results. Just make sure you return it to me once you're done.
Oh, thank you so much. I really needed this. Good thing Azam was willing to hear me out.
I didn't really understand what you were talking about, but I thought you did great. I understood completely.
Really? I was just explaining what it is I'm trying to do.
You're starting to show signs of becoming a great researcher.
Really? I don't know if you
Yay.
really mean it, but I'm happy to hear that. I guess even the hardest problems can be solved as long as I'm willing to try. Recording and comparing data will be much easier now that we have this device. I can do it all on my own, too. Let's continue with the plan. Can you help me with the rehearsal of my thesis defense? We can do that at the House of Dina.
I actually need to go AFK for a bit. I need to do something. I'm gonna leave y'all to talk with each other. No role playing, Kimmy. And I'm back. Sorry for the long wait. Oh. At least your me is now level 90.
This seems like the best spot to do this. We'll need to be quiet so we don't disturb anyone. So here's what will happen during my thesis defense. After I present my thesis, the advisor sitting below will begin to ask questions. Theoretically, I should be able to answer any questions related to my thesis. However, I tend to get really nervous when my advisors look at me, and I end up completely forgetting what I plan to say. That's why I want to rehearse and practice presenting my points in front of someone.
So I'm playing the role of an academic advisor, right?
That's right. You should have gotten the gist of the content of my thesis when I was explaining it earlier. So ask away. It's okay if your questions are a little off. I'll still treat them as real questions from an advisor and answer seriously.
Got it, you ready?
Wait a moment.
Ah,
Alright, Leah, you got
adorable.
this. You were able to explain everything earlier, so you can do it again. Alright, ask away.
Could you talk about the quadruple orbit shift?
Huh? I doubt they'd ask about something so irrelevant. The differences are considerable, and the astrological effects are entirely different. We need to consider how the effects offset, and, I'm sorry. I'm not very knowledgeable in that area. And that's my answer to your question. Do you have any other questions? We're finally done. I'm gonna need more practice. I can feel myself getting flustered, and I start to stumble whenever I'm asked questions that I'm unfamiliar with.
Your presentation could use some work, but I can tell your logic is sound.
Oh, really? You mean it? Then this practice must be helping. During my first thesis defense, I stood like a statue on the stage and my palms were covered in sweat. I couldn't get a single word out.
It seems we've managed to address all the major challenges for you.
I didn't even realize it, but you're right. It doesn't seem like there's anything holding me back now. I guess that means I'm capable of completing the thesis all on my own. I can hardly believe it. This is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I'm really excited. This is the first time this has happened, really. I'm so happy.
You worked hard to reach this point. You don't need to rely on others anymore.
I'm not sure how to put this. I'm really happy about everything that's happened, but I'm also feeling a little sad. I still don't know anything about the blessing from the stars. Will it never happen again since I don't need its help anymore? That somehow makes me feel a little lonely.
Lonely?
Yeah, it almost makes the blessing feel like it was just a tool used for my studies, no? But I would really like to discover what the blessing actually is, if I ever get the chance. I want to express my gratitude for it, or better yet, maybe we could be friends. That's basically how I feel about it. Even if I know nothing about the blessing, I could still feel its companionship all along. It's almost like how you helped me. I really cherish and appreciate it. After all, it wouldn't be right to take such blessings for granted in our lives.
I'm sure it will also be very happy to know you feel this way.
That's good. I hope it's a little more satisfied with the way I am now.
Ah, how adorable. Natural yet incredible, the unfolding of events will be etched in her memories for a long time to come. Aww. There we go. Now I just need to find 3 more endings. So there's another ending right here. Remedial measures. Skidder, how do you do that? Also, welcome back, Shane. Hey, Patsy's here. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Why are you doing that?
Hello, are you Azam?
Yes? Ah, I see.
Yes, this is it. Sorry.
Astrology is a hobby of mine, and these devices have cost me both time and mora to collect. I cherish them as if they were members of my own family. Which is why I don't let just anyone borrow them on a whim. These devices are delicate and can easily be damaged if used inappropriately.
Oh, that's completely understandable. What can I do to better gain your trust?
How about this? I don't need a deposit or anything, but I'd like you to share the contents of your research with me. I'll ask you some questions. If your explanation proves satisfactory, then I'll lend you the device.
Share the contents of my research and answer questions?
This should be a piece of cake for you. If you mess up on this, you won't be able to gain his trust.
You're starting to make me feel nervous. I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. My mind just decided to stray elsewhere for a moment. Give me a second to gather myself. Oh, is this the celestial globe that I needed to borrow?
Why is he asking?
Correct. I was about to test you with a few questions, but you suddenly started looking very uncomfortable.
Oh, don't worry about it. I don't sleep very well, so I tend to get a little dizzy from time to time. I'm fine now.
She seems a little different all of a sudden. Oh, I see. Well then, can you briefly summarize your area of research for me?
With pleasure. I'll give you a general overview. You're probably aware that astrologists rely on the movements of the celestial bodies to calculate the past and the future. Due to the difficulty of designing an experiment and the challenges of validating theories about the past, astrological research is usually based on an immense foundation of experience. And therein lies the largest complexity. Derived and validated conclusions may vary due to subtle changes caused by the flow of time and shifts in the stars.
Ah, I've heard about this before. I believe it's known as astral shift.
One of the most classic challenges is to use 3 stars with shifting orbits to predict the overall changes that may have occurred.
Ah, are you referring to the triple orbit problem? Yes, that really is a classic problem, and a very difficult one to tackle.
I came up with a set of prediction methods that encompass more than half of the triple orbit problems. However, there are quite a few limitations and requirements. This set of methods is already being put into practice at the Ratawa Darshan by my advisor, drastically simplifying the difficulty of calculations involved.
So I just had
in
to be
the
on my
triple
phone for a
orbit
bit. That's
problem.
why I wasn't really
Yes,
clicking on
I've heard
options that
about that.
quickly.
The announcement made big waves in the astrology enthusiast community. So, you were the one who came up with that?
You mustn't judge a book by its cover, you know. The thesis I'm working on this time aims to address the remaining triple orbit problems, as well as eliminate a portion of the methodology's limitations, which will make it easier to use.
I see. In that case, perhaps there's no one more fitting to operate this device than you. I just keep it as part of a collection. I can't use it to its full potential like you can.
Thank you for understanding. I'll return it in perfect working order once I'm finished with it. Okay, we should be going now. What did we plan to do after this? I kind of forgot.
You aren't Layla, are you?
Huh? What makes you say that? Is there something off about me?
Your personality changed.
Fine. Looks like I can't keep the act up any longer. I even tried to look a little panicky to emulate her behavior.
You're the buster from the stars, aren't you?
I suppose that is what she's been calling me. With her long-term sleep deprivation, whenever her anxiety peaks, she loses consciousness and I take over. However, her unpredictable and variable sleep patterns are completely out of my control, so I have to make every second count. There's no one willing to help her here, so I have to step in. I am rather curious about you, though. Why are you trying to help her?
Well, she's finally decided to face the problems with her thesis head on, and she's working very hard on it.
Really? That's great. You're helping with all the things that I used to do for her. Seems like you've given her a boost of confidence with your encouragement. She's only steps away from the finish line. She's already made a lot of progress, so there's no need to push too hard now. Anyway, what's the plan from here?
She says she wants to practice for her thesis defense.
I see. Well, it wouldn't be of any help if I practiced for her, but I'll leave some notes that should come in handy. Come on, let's go back to the House of Dana to make preparations. You'll have to tell her later when she wakes up.
Guys, what I say about role playing in the chat, stop it. You can do all that you want in the Discord server. I know you can just hang out regularly without role playing in the live chat. You've done it before and you can do it again. I'm not gonna make it a rule to not roleplay. Y'all should really know that roleplaying isn't helping the live stream at all.
If there's anything
Sure, it can help with chat rate, but it doesn't help when keeping people onto the stream.
I'm used to multitasking. Oh, and I have to ask a favor. When you give the notes to her later, please don't tell her about my existence.
Why is that?
Well, she's always been in a fragile state. If she knew that there was another Layla who's always taking care of everything, she might feel like everything she's ever worked for is pointless, and that could lead to some demoralizing thoughts. She's a resilient girl, but no matter how resilient she may be, no one can hold up to criticism and torment from themselves. If her condition grows any worse, it's possible that I might cease to exist as well. Then there wouldn't be anyone to help her.
But she's not doing very well now either.
She's getting better though, isn't she? It's apparent how hard she's working now. She's my source of knowledge. I'm merely the representation of how she would be if she were rested and healthy. I believe that she's one of the best, even in a place like the academia where geniuses come by the handful. But growth is a process and shouldn't be rushed. I will always believe in and support her.
It's good that she has you, or she might have already hit the rock bottom.
Believe me, even if she were to end up at rock bottom, she'd find a way to somehow laugh it off as one of her silly mistakes and climb her way out. That's the kind of person she is. Alright, I've written down all the possible questions that I think the advisors might ask. Next, I'll put together a few words of encouragement for her. I'm not going to sign it, obviously. Oh, and don't forget about our agreement.
They will never meet, but she will always walk alongside her. It's basically just a dual personality. Excuse me. Kimmy, what did I say about role-playing? It's like you literally are ignoring what I'm saying. Do you want me to take your mod away since you clearly can't listen? Because I'm not gonna have somebody who can't listen to me also have the power to do whatever they want on my streams.
This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned.
Dude, you're literally still role-playing.
I came here to
looking above on messages.
Astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought
Oh, never mind. You were talking to
I was
Lieutenant
used
Jay
to
about
life
that.
at the academia.
You know what? Just forget about it.
But
Sorry, I misread
was
it.
about to set up the observation equipment,
I
heard a
wasn't
strange
trying to pay
sound
too much
coming from
attention to
nearby.
chat since I was just
I
trying
made
to
my
pay
way
attention to the
here
game.
and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone.
Kimmy, don't use
They
that
were
face.
a group of treasure hoarders in the
Oh wait,
family
no,
that
that's
was
Mel.
being
My mistake.
mud-ducked completely
But then again,
helpless. They
Kimmy could have done that
definitely
anyways.
wouldn't have been able
But Mel,
to
don't do
escape
that.
and simply not exact as someone. However, I didn't know then. Eventually, it took longer than I don't know if the... I could have stepped in to help that family.
You did the right thing.
Oh, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way. It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
Let's take a break from searching and resting for a bit.
But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet.
Your health is more important than your thesis.
Sorry for causing you so much trouble.
Let's find some place to rest.
Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted. I'm really sorry.
Why is that close with your speaker? I'm not gonna lie, that Neko Vopro unboxing video was OT.
I don't think I can walk any
okay.
further.
Prepare some food and juice.
Alright, I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable.
We're all skilled at different things.
I'm sorry. I always find myself having to apologize. But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing. I cannot just give up this time, even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down. Watch out! Behind you!
What's wrong?
Monsters! A lot of them too. Why didn't we see them coming?
Just leave it to me. It'll only take a moment.
No, I'll fight too.
You need to rest.
But I want to help. I can't just sit back and watch you while you fight. Don't worry, I can handle myself.
Yeah.
I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I've learned today. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls. If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. Huh. I suppose that's fate.
What type of research were you doing where you could find somebody who was on my channel on the early stage in the, in a few years ago of content? Welcome back, Shane. How you doing? If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. I suppose that's fate. Oh wait, never mind. She said that. I see.
All right, let's take them all down.
Oh, so adorable.
Hey! Go and splash!
Wind Strider.
Fuse is lit!
Wind Strider.
My guiding stars! Stars! The night is cold. Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
Clouds high. The birds come. Wind Strider.
I really need to keep up with my training. It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this.
Are you alright?
Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight. But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words.
I guess.
I'm feeling weak. There's no hiding it. I'm just happy.
Thank you all so much for
I didn't get in your
10
way
likes.
during
Y'all
the
are
fight.
amazing. You did great.
Oh, thanks for the compliment. I sure don't get to hear that often. Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit. Can you stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
Lieutenant J, you need to remember that I have ADHD. I can't really remember that long ago. So if you're talking about anything about my early channel days, I most likely won't remember. Despite her incredible weak disposition, she still chooses to make a stand. Perhaps she wanted to prove a point, or perhaps she didn't want to leave regrets. She's adorable though. What are you talking about, Lieutenant J?
Finally. I wrote out my question and put it in the book.
What do we do now?
Wait, I guess. I'll come back tomorrow to check. I see. Alright then. Time to look at the letter. Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp. There's a red stamp on it.
Your eyes are sparkling.
Sealy responded. Fantastic.
Your eyes are sparkling.
This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end. Let's take a look. Thank you for... okay. Let's... However, follow the hints. Consider the effort. What the... It's absolute... But I'm running out of...
It might be messing with you.
Good point. Why else would it use such a roundabout way to tell me its answer? Supposedly, everyone who's been pranked by the Sealy had angered it in some way. That means the Sealy is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a Sealy or some person.
The main issue is that you have a deadline to meet. There's no guarantee that you'll get an answer.
And if I don't get an answer, then I'll only have wasted more time. Oh, but there's nothing else we can do. It's the one holding all the cards. It's completely hidden and can choose whether to help us or not. After all, it'd probably be impossible to find it and ask my question in person.
Now that sounds like an idea.
Huh? I was just kidding. Oh, please don't take me seriously. It's a Sealy we're talking about. According to legend, Sealys are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it?
You don't actually believe in those legends, do you? Think about what you just said for a moment.
Sorry. I'm just a little panicky. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. If the Sealy is a person, then there has to be a way to track them down. We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout logs of those two books, and the other is the red stamp. The red stamp bears the Retawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. It'll be hard to track down an individual, so we should probably start with the checkout logs.
Can't disagree with that logic.
Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows something about the Wisdom Sealy. Hi there. Do you know anything about the Wisdom Sealy?
Yes, of course. I've been looking into it for quite a
Chibi,
while.
how
now.
late is too late?
However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey, maybe if we put our heads together, we can figure something out.
Sure. I'll try my best.
There are a few known traits of the Wisdom Sealy. First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 pieces of astrology equipment all at
When
once.
does it expire?
It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything, not even walls or rivers. Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
That doesn't even sound human.
It sounds like some hero out of a fairy tale.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that some details seem a little exaggerated. But these aren't just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed by eyewitnesses. There have been many sightings too, including at Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and around the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Has anyone seen what it actually looks like? Or what kind of person it is?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to get close to it. It seems like it tries to stay out of sight. I would probably want to remain a mystery too, if I were someone as legendary as the Wisdom Seelie. So what do you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
No. We're probably gonna need some time to digest all the, incredible information you've provided us.
Not a problem. But if you manage to find anything, be sure to come and tell me about it. I trust that you'll quickly discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
If you need a credit card to claim something free, then it's not technically free. It just means that they'll try to take money from you afterwards. So no.
Oh,
Plus, I have a
hello there.
debit card.
Can I help you?
Hello. I'm a Ratawahis student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ratawahist Wisdom Seelie legend?
Also? I suppose it makes sense that we're not the only ones investigating such a popular legend.
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary.
I don't care if it's
Given you're a
Nitro.
Ratawahist student,
Oh,
I'm
no, I
sure
already
you
read
know
that
a
my
lot of
mistake,
research
sorry.
references these two books. All our copies
I thought
of
you were
these
trying to
particular
emphasize
titles are
on
frequently checked out.
trying to get me to get it.
I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the checkout logs.
Is there any chance the Seelie could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible. The House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books. There will always be a record if a book is checked out. And even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come looking to borrow the books before the Seelie returned them. If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention immediately. However, it might be possible to pull off in the case of a less popular book.
Okay, I understand now, thank you. This is useful to know. With any luck, it'll help us work out the Seelie's identity.
Wait, Kimmy. That sentence should never be uttered by any mouth. If that sentence is uttered by anybody, that just means like they're ignoring the fact that their significant other is cheating on them. Like wife's boyfriend, like, dude, can you not acknowledge the fact that your significant other is cheating on you? And are you okay with that? That's just sad. Excuse me.
Hi there. Have you heard of the legend of the Wisdom Seelie?
Hopefully everyone who's
Do I
watching the stream
really
so
look
far is
like
having a
the kind of
wonderful
student
day.
that would be interested in such a pointless legend?
Oh, I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it.
Then why didn't you say so?
Huh? Logically, that has nothing to do with the question I asked. I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student whiling away my time in the House of Dana.
Oh, damn.
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time. But anyways, you were saying?
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something odd before. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana. Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on.
And then what happened?
Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted.
This shadow sounds pretty powerful.
Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure if it was real or if I was half dreaming. But given how popular the legend of the Sealy has become
Welcome back,
lately,
Shane Brazil. How you
maybe
doing?
this has something to do with it.
Don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't the House of Dana have a door?
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
How many Primogems or fates do you have for Kozwa?
But what were you doing here?
Welcome back,
if the
stream,
House
Austin
of
Jackson. How you
Dana was
doing?
closed?
And head
Don't look
parties to
so
both Austin
surprised.
Jackson and Brazil.
It's a common practice
Hopefully,
to
both
find
of y'all
place to
having a
hide
wonderful
before they
day
lock
so
the
far.
doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
Good thing I'm not studying alongside you. I could tell you'd really stress me out.
Anyway, thank you for the info. I'll be sure to take note of everything you mentioned.
You're welcome.
Okay, everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go through it and try to organize everything. Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but others were just, ridiculous.
How many Primogems and fates do y'all have for Kozwa's rerun? Which will happen in a week and 4 days. Or 3. A week and 3 days. How many how many of y'all are ready for Kozwa's rerun? I'm really antsy to try to get his sword and his constellations. We should be able to figure out more about its identity and whereabouts.
Yeah. Let me think and see what I can make of it. Okay, calm down, Layla. I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it. First, let's try
It's okay,
to
Mel.
figure
It's
out
okay.
the Sealy's identity based on the clues we currently have.
Thankfully, you still have 11 days to
Then we'll
farm,
analyze where
okay?
it's been
So no
sighted and its
worries.
motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to predict its movement. Alright, let's give it a try.
Shall the infiltrate House of Dana.
It once infiltrated the House of Dana while it was closed.
Wasn't Sealy superpower?
I think I heard somewhere that it has a lot of ridiculous abilities.
I'm constantly reminded about that game whenever I update the graphics drivers on my graphics card. So yeah, I have seen it. Well, seen the title and the cover art.
Book circulation is strictly regulated, and there's a log of anyone who checks out a book.
Sighting
It's
locations.
been to the Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall south of Sumeru City. The stamp. Which probably means they're a Ratawa his student. I may be able to come up with a more concrete lead if I keep thinking. Book circulation is strictly regulated, and there's a log of anyone who checks out a book. I may be able to come up with a more...
Then which is it?
I may be able to come up with... No, doesn't seem to be any notable. Okay, I think I've got it now.
So, what have you come up with?
First, based on the information
See you, Lieutenant Jay. Thank you so much for
provided,
stopping by. I hope you have a
we
wonderful
can
rest of your
assume that
day.
the Sealy is a student from the Ratawahis Darshan. The possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian.
The 6-digit security code can be sent to your mobile device. The box is logged.
Who the hell was that? Hold up. I need to check something. I hope nothing wrong happened because it sounded like someone from Germany was trying to get into my account. I just hope that their attempt failed. The possibility of it being someone else. Oh, wait, I forgot. The possibility of it being someone outside the dark sharing can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian.
Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, all the sightings took place in locations that are officially recommended for astrology observation by the academia. In other words, it's probably just conducting research, and the nature of its research is very similar to mine. The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a reply in just a day. This implies that it's familiar with a similar field of knowledge. So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for it at the next astrological observation site.
Your reasoning is solid. Look at you. Finishing your thesis should be no problem at all.
It's nothing, really. There are actually some other factors that I've been speculating about. But that's not important right now. Let's get going. Even though we have a lead, it's still hard to say whether we'll be able to make any discoveries. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Sealy doesn't show up. The weather today is perfect for observation. Let's see if it shows up. Honestly, spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen might not be the best use of our time. But we don't really have any choice. This is all we've got. Get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like I could sleep anyways.
I'll stay up with you.
Thanks. Oh, how about I share some basics about astrology with you? If you're interested, that is. Sure enough, it didn't show up. We hardly saw any animals, let alone people. No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, nothing will happen as long as I'm awake.
Are you referring to the wisdom of Sealy or the blessing from the stars?
They're probably one and the same. It's like I told you. I have a severe sleeping disorder. and there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking. I tried to understand what I had been doing when I'm unconscious, but I've never been able to get any definitive evidence. Something is actively attempting to cover up all the clues without my knowing. Maybe that something is me. Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure. For all I know, I could even be the Seelie. But what if I am? Would the Seelie be willing to help me this time? What is it actually thinking? I really have no idea.
What if I could help you?
Huh? You want to help me?
Yep.
Of course, it would be nice to know what's really going on.
Kittens in the
But
boxes,
that's
first and boosts, tiny little
impossible.
boopable
It's
snoots.
always avoiding
Pigs are
me
tiny
and
little
keeping
kittens and
me
give
in the
lots of hip
dark.
patches to all them.
And that won't
Adorable
change
little
even
fluffs.
if you're around.
Seeing how badly she wants to know, maybe we should find a way to ask the other Layla about it.
Huh? What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Maybe there really isn't anything we can do. Seems like we've come up empty-handed again this time. They're the same damn thing.
And to think I could have been working on my thesis this whole time. My stomach is churning just thinking about it.
We're really not going to finish on time now. There's nothing else I can do. I'm sorry.
Please stop. The more you talk about it, the more silly I feel. Oh, come on, Layla. What are you doing? Everyone's gonna start thinking you're crazy now. Oh no. I'm losing it. So dizzy.
I'm sorry to have to make you feel so uncomfortable.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we?
It seems like she's completely recovered, huh? Does that mean?
Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind.
Are you the other Layla?
What are you talking about? What do you mean the other Layla? I am Layla.
But you somehow seem a little different. Then why don't you repeat the conversation we just had?
Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending. I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first?
I'm a friend of Layla. I'm trying to help her finish her thesis.
Let me think. Okay, I got it. You two found this place by following the hints that I left behind. You were planning to wait for me. Or I should say you were waiting for the Seelie to show up. Was this your idea or hers?
Mostly hers.
I see. Yes, she's always had great analytical skills. It'd be nice if she was more confident, though. All right. That's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away.
You're the Seelie, aren't you? What's with the Seelie pranking people? Did the infiltration of House Jaina, and what about the rumors of special powers?
That's right. Though I didn't intend for it to turn out this way, really. I just wanted to help out a few other classmates who were having a hard time while I was helping Layla finish her thesis. You see, Layla doesn't have many friends at the academia. If the others noticed her helping them out, I thought maybe I'd help her become more sociable. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Seelie started going around. But that's all right.
What's with the Seelie pranking people?
I can instantly tell which students are asking serious questions and which are just trying to take advantage of me to slack off. My time to move freely is quite limited, so it's only natural that I would punish the people attempting to waste my time. My intention is to help people. I'm not here to cause any harm.
Did you infiltrate the house of Dana, and what about those rumors of special powers?
Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days before the paper was due. I had no choice but to scale the walls with some simple climbing ropes and sneak in from above while the core of 30 wasn't paying attention. I had no idea there was still a student inside. I had no choice but to put him to sleep. Any clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well. As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible. Well then, does that answer all your questions?
That's a Roma's question. Why don't you want her to know you exist?
You see, her emotions are incredibly unstable. She's constantly doubting herself. If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of doing everything, she may think even less of herself. She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my life for me? She might start thinking about giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do for her. After all, she and I are one and the same. We're two sides of the same coin. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her resilience. If she's able to persevere in everything she does, then one day she won't need my help anymore. I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her own.
I see.
She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't organize it well enough. I'll complete her thesis for her just as
Welcome
I
back,
have in the
Scoop
past.
NYG. How you doing?
Please
Hey,
don't
Patsy to
share
you.
any
Hope
of
you're having a
this with
wonderful
her.
day so far.
I would like to keep this a secret for both of our sakes.
I understand.
Thank you for doing this for me. No, for us. She seems to be waking up now. Well, this is goodbye. If we never meet again, then I guess I did something right.
No, don't talk like that.
Huh? Did I faint? Or did I fall asleep?
You're fine. You just had a nap.
Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I wasn't I?
No.
Really? I don't believe you. You're hiding something from me. It's written all over your face.
I'm okay. I see you joining Void and Phantom Stream as well. Yeah, lately I do pop in during their... I guess he streams during the evening, and that's when I'm also available to give some time towards other content creators. So yeah, I have been popping into helping their streams out in order to help them grow. I really hope that they can grow, so then they can become, you know, a good Genshin Impact streamer. As for me, I'm just doing my best as I can. I'm not really.
You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Why are you holding out on me now? Please tell me. You promised you'd help.
Oh, that's adorable! I want to give lots of head patches here. That's so adorable. To keep a promise to her means the breaking of a promise made to her. This is a tricky situation indeed. He's adorable. Anyways, that will be all it for today's stream. Thanks everyone for watching. Well, thank you so much on Scoop MYG. Make sure to smack the like button if you enjoyed the stream and subscribe for more Polyverse adventures. I shall see you ladies and gentlemen, Elements Nation, another Get You Back adventure.
Surely enough
We shall
to
see you in
convince
tomorrow's
anyone to
stream.
become a wanderer.
Make sure to watch my latest videos on my channel and add Astra. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.